All right, welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most incredible secrets of the Zohar, and it's all hidden inside the story of Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. Now, on the face of it, it's a story we all know. Love, a bit of deception, some serious family drama. But when you peel back that surface layer, the Kabbalists show us something absolutely mind-blowing. A living, breathing blueprint of the cosmos itself. It's a map of how reality is actually built, and, more importantly, how we're meant to navigate it.
So, how in the world do we unpack a secret this big? Well, we're going to take a journey through 6 key stages. We'll start with the story everyone knows, what we're calling a necessary deception. Then, we'll uncover the secret of the 2 worlds Jacob was born to inherit. After that, we'll map this whole thing onto the Sephardic blueprint, translate it into some really cool modern analogies with Cosmic Engineering 101, explore the nitty-gritty mechanics in the flow of light, and finally, we'll bring it all home to our own lives with Becoming the Bridge.
Okay, so let's set the stage. The story in the Torah is just packed with emotion. You've got Jacob, he arrives in Haran, he sees Rachel, and boom, he's completely captivated. He makes a deal to work for her father, Laban, for 7 whole years just to marry her. But then the wedding night comes, and the infamous switch happens. Jacob thinks he's finally with his beloved Rachel, but instead he's been given her older sister, Leah.
And this line right here, and Jacob loved Rachel, this is the engine of the entire story. It's not just some small detail. His love for Rachel is the clear, shining goal. It's what he's working for, what he's dreaming of. And that's exactly what makes the deception so powerful, so tragic, at least on the surface. Everything is pointed towards Rachel, the one he can see, the one he desires.
And this is the central question the mystics really force us to wrestle with. Was Laban's deception just a dirty trick, a cruel twist of fate? Or was something else entirely going on at a much, much higher level? The Zohar comes in and tells us what looks like a human error down here on Earth was actually the perfect unfolding of a divine plan. Leah had to come first. The real question is, why?
To answer that, you have to get this foundational secret the Zohar drops right at the beginning of this whole section. It says it plain as day. Jacob inherited 2 worlds. Think about that. His entire life's mission wasn't just to build a family. It was to unify 2 completely different dimensions of reality.
Okay, so the first of these worlds is the concealed world. In the Aramaic of the Zohar, that's Alma Didkasiaya. This is the world that Leah represents. Think of it like the dimension of pure potential. It's the thought before it becomes a word. It's the intention before it becomes an action. It's this hidden, misty, luminous place of unseen causes. And Leah, with her soft eyes, she embodies this inner life, the soul-level reality that you can't see right away. But it's the source of everything that eventually shows up.
And then you've got the other side of the coin, the revealed world, Alma Did Galia. And this is Rachel's world. She is that beautiful, tangible reality we can see and touch and experience. This is the world of action, of physical form, of visible results. So if Leah is the hidden cause, Rachel is the manifest effect. She is the vibrant, clear world where all that spiritual potential finally takes physical shape.
And this chart just lays it out so perfectly, doesn't it? Leah is the inner reality, the potential, the cause, the soul, the concealed lights. Rachel is the outer reality, the actual thing, the effect, the body, the revealed lights. So here's the absolute key. Jacob's mission was never to choose between them. It wasn't soul or body, inner life or outer life. No way. His job was to inherit and perfectly integrate them both. He had to start with Leah, the world of cause, before he could properly build the world of effect with Rachel. Okay, so we've got these 2 worlds, but what's the architecture holding them together? What's the spiritual blueprint for this whole cosmic setup? For that, we've got to pull back the curtain and look at the Kabbalistic tree of life itself. This is where we can actually map our characters onto the 10 Sephiroth, the divine energies that structure all of reality.
First up, Leah. She is aligned with the Sephirah of Binah, which means understanding. Now, Binah is known as the upper mother. It's like this vast cosmic womb of potential, where all the detailed plans for reality are born. The sources say Leah comes from the Akurayim, the backside of this supernal intelligence. That just means she's a force of incredible power, but it's a concealed power. It's the source code, not the user interface.
Rachel, on the other hand, she is totally aligned with Malchut, or kingdom. This is the very last Sephirah. And here's the thing about Malchut. It has no light of its own. It's like the moon. Its entire job is to perfectly receive all the light from the 9 Sephirot above it and then manifest that light down here in our world. She is the Shekinah, the indwelling divine presence. She's the ultimate vessel where the spiritual becomes physical, where the hidden finally becomes known. And who's standing right there in the middle, connecting them? Jacob. He represents Tiferet, beauty, harmony. He's right on the central pillar of the tree of life, and his entire function is to be the perfect channel. He's the trunk of the tree, whose whole job is to draw that hidden nourishment from the deep roots of Binah, which is Leah, and pull it all the way up to create beautiful, visible fruit on the branches of Malchut, which is Rachel. His whole mission is to create harmony by unifying these two worlds.
Okay, I know that was a whole lot of mystical architecture, so let's bring this right down to earth and make it super concrete with a couple of modern analogies. Welcome to Cosmic Engineering 101.
For anyone out there who's into tech, this is going to click instantly. Imagine reality is a massive, perfectly integrated software system. Leah, she's the back end. She's the hidden server, the huge database, the complex source code running everything behind the scenes. You never see it, but without it, nothing works. Rachel, she's the front end. She's the beautiful user interface, the slick user experience. She's the part we see and interact with. And Jacob, he's the API, that critical integration layer that connects the back end to the front end, making sure all that hidden data and logic from Leah shows up flawlessly and beautifully in the visible world of Rachel.
Or hey, maybe you're more of a gamer. Let's think of it like this. Picture a video game. Jacob is our hero, and he's got this unique ability to travel between two different realms. You've got the spirit world. That's Leah's place. It's invisible, but it's where all the game rules are written, where all the power-ups and the source energy are stored. And then you've got the game world. That's Rachel's turf. This is the visible level where all the action is happening. Jacob's mission isn't to just hang out in one world. It's to constantly go into that spirit world, grab the power-ups, and bring them into the game world to complete his quest.
All right, we've got the structure, we've got the analogies. Now let's get into the mechanics. How does the energy, what the Kabbalists call divine light, actually flow through this system? The sources break it down for us using numbers and even colors, which is pretty amazing.
So it all starts with the number 2. Simple, right? The fundamental structure of reality is a duality. You have the concealed world, Leah, and the revealed world, Rachel, and you absolutely cannot have one without the other. They are two essential sides of one single, unified reality.
But from that duality of 2, we immediately move to the number 1. Jacob, as Tiferet, is that single unifying principle. He's the central channel, whose entire reason for being is to take those 2 and make them 1. He creates a single, coherent, harmonious system out of that initial duality.
And this whole dance, this 2-into-1 dynamic, it all takes place within the larger context of the number 10, the 10 Sephirot tree of life. This is the complete system, the full tree of life, the total blueprint for consciousness. This structure of concealed, revealed, and unifier is the engine that drives the whole flow of energy through the entire 10 Sephirot system.
Okay, now this is where things get really fascinating. The sources describe the very quality of the divine light that flows into each world. Let's break this down. Leah, in her concealed realm, gets what's called one concealed light. Its source is from a higher, more abstract place, and so its color is a soft, pure white. This is the color of Chesed, pure, unbounded loving kindness, a perfect match for the unmanifest world of Binah. But now look at Rachel. She gets 2 revealed lights. Her source is in the manifest world, so her color is a vivid blend of red and white. Why? Because as Malchut, she has to blend all the energies. Red is the color of Gevura, or judgment, which gives things structure and boundaries. To build a stable world, you need a mix of that unbounded mercy, the white, with the quality of distinction and form, the red. Rachel harmonizes them both into the world we actually live in.
So, we've journeyed through the biblical story, the cosmic secret, the Sephirotic map, and the flow of divine light. But you know what? This isn't just some abstract lesson in mysticism. The whole point of learning this is to apply it. So let's bring this home and talk about how we become the bridge in our own lives. I want you to take a moment and genuinely think about this for yourself. What is your Leah? What is your concealed world? This is your inner life, your private thoughts, your deepest intentions, your secret hopes and dreams, all the hard work you put in when nobody else is watching. And then, what is your Rachel? What's your revealed world? This is your outer life. Your actions, your words, your reputation, the tangible results you create in the world. And now, ask yourself the really crucial question. Are those 2 worlds connected? Is there a gap between your inner intentions and your outer actions? Or are you stepping up to be the Jacob in your own life? Are you consciously working to be that bridge, to be that channel, to make sure that the beautiful potential of your inner world, your Leah, is being perfectly and authentically expressed in your outer world, your Rachel?
Because at the end of the day, this is the profound takeaway. The spiritual path isn't about rejecting the physical world for some higher spiritual one. And it's not about ignoring your inner life just to focus on external success. True wholeness, real harmony, doesn't come from choosing Leah over Rachel or Rachel over Leah. It comes from becoming the Jacob, who consciously and lovingly builds the bridge between them. Thank you for joining us for this complete journey through the Pardes. We hope these ancient truths help you and your family improve your own dimensions this week. If you enjoyed this full chapter deep dive, please like, subscribe, and share which part of the journey touched your soul in the comments. We'll see you in the next chapter.